Suspect now going the wrong way into oncoming lanes of traffic, back over the double yellow lines, going southbound Alameda, picking up a little steam here as LAPD continues. Looks like this is a stolen vehicle, narcotics charges. Stand by. Copy. Go with the update. Copy that. Copy, copy. All right, eastbound Olympic Boulevard, under the freeway. We do understand that this is now these are Grand Theft Auto suspects wanted for narcotics and weapons charges. You can see now, looks like he's going to go ahead and get on the freeway. Getting off Olympic Boulevard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LAPD units. Getting on the freeway. Eastbound 10. Eastbound 10. Is my Vox up, Robbie? Okay. Test, test. Eastbound 10 freeway, picking up speed here, about 70 miles per hour now on the freeway as we continue eastbound. Again, LAPD following him onto the freeway moments ago here as we try and gather some more information. It looks like he's transitioning over to the 60. We were just here about 10 minutes ago on another pursuit on this very ramp. Getting right back onto the 60 freeway now from the 10. 2 pursuits in a row here in East LA, LAPD. Chasing this older model Mercedes up the 60 freeway, and at least 2 people inside this car wanted for very serious charges, not the least of which is Grand Theft Auto. Whether this is the stolen vehicle or possibly those charges could be related to another vehicle, just don't know that right now, but they are in a very, would you say, like an 80s, maybe mid-80s, possibly maybe early 90s Mercedes. Northbound 5 freeway now. Suspects now on the northbound 5 through 8th Street. And weaving all the way over, crossing over all those lanes, getting off the freeway. Getting off at 4th Street. Suspect getting off of the 5 freeway at 4th Street in Boyle Heights. Coming up on a busy intersection, going through the intersection, and might put them right back on the freeway. Back onto the 5. Back onto the 5. Okay. It's the 5. Okay, yeah. Back onto the 5 freeway. For sure, right? Okay. Copy. Might actually be a Nissan. That might be an older model Nissan now that we get a better look at it. Acura? Okay, copy that. Thought we caught that Mercedes emblem earlier, but it could very well be more of a Japanese make, late 80s, early 90s possibly. Weaving around here now on Britannia Street at Cesar Chavez Avenue. They actually picked this up right in this area of Boyle Heights just about 20 minutes ago, and it looks like he's brought them right back into this neighborhood. Again, Britannia and Bailey Street in Boyle Heights in a residential neighborhood. The driver refusing to pull over appears to be a cold-plated vehicle. Northbound State Street now, back onto a major here, continuing northbound on State, refusing to pull over. Worth noting that when we first caught up with this pursuit, we did see him slow down for a minute, and we did see a passenger almost attempt to jump out of the vehicle. The suspect opened the door, and then closed it. Now he's getting onto the wrong side of the 101 freeway. Just got onto the 101 freeway, getting onto the exit ramp, and now going the wrong way on the freeway ramp. He's going to come out on the 101 freeway here on the southbound side. He is going northbound on the southbound side of the 101 freeway. Underneath underneath that overpass is that suspect vehicle in question here. Has he come to a stop there? He's underneath, did not come out. The driver has bailed out of the vehicle. The driver is now believed to be on foot, reportedly abandoning the vehicle. We'll see if he comes out here. Reportedly, that suspect has jumped out of the car and may be hiding out underneath this overpass right here. Looks like both the passenger, or sounds like both the passenger and driver's side doors are open. And it looks like they may be hiding right underneath this overpass next to that tree. Not sure if they knowingly took that off-ramp, but they were getting on to the wrong side of the 101 freeway. Could have been very bad. Great to hear that they decided to just dump this vehicle, but now they have to find these suspects, as at least two people appear to have fled the car and now are hiding out. Another car stopping. Another car stopping, picking them up. Is that the car? It's right. We don't know, but that may be a vehicle that is now carrying the suspects. No, go back. I think he's suspects on the overpass now. Possibly on the overpass. They might have climbed up there. Let's do an orbit, yep. You can see no law enforcement in this area now. They were not able to obviously follow him onto the wrong side of the freeway. The helicopter is the one doing all the work now, trying to keep eyes on this suspect using their infrared cameras and all of their tools up there. But there was a possible sighting on the overpass or near the overpass. We are not seeing that just yet. Here comes LAPD. LAPD air support guiding these officers up this embankment. One passenger being detained. One passenger being detained. The driver is on the run. Suspect now about to be detained here underneath the State Street overpass on the 101 freeway. Did you hear that address? Looks like they've got the driver cornered somewhere in this neighborhood. In a cul-de-sac, I believe. Maybe right there near the top of your screen. In there. Maybe jumping in there or running in there. They're going into that neighborhood, I think. Driver possibly in this neighborhood here. There it is. You got it. Maybe. There you go. Possible driver, suspect. Maybe not. Maybe not. Certainly appears to be pointing people in this direction, but I do not see those officers out of their vehicles. So they left the cars there or searching there. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah, they're looking in the houses over here, but I wonder if those cops are on foot or if they're inside the cars. There you go. in the backyard. 714 Ashandia. Should be near that night sun. Well, LAPD now forming a perimeter around this neighborhood, around Ashandia Street. Here in Boyle Heights, just off the 101 freeway. The driver jumping out of the vehicle, the passenger taken into custody underneath the overpass at State Street. The driver running through private property here, jumping fences, and now hiding out in a backyard here along Ashandia, between Judson and Ashandia, right there along this fence line. Another one. All right, let's do it. Sounds like another following in progress. Westbound 10, where was that? Where was it? Where? Westbound 10 at Fairfax, West LA. Copy that. West LA. Yep. All right, we're going to leave this pursuit behind. Another pursuit developing in West LA, westbound on the 10 freeway, this time in the Fairfax area. A possible kidnapping suspect being followed by LAPD. We're going to continue to head over there and see if we can get eyes on what's happening in West LA. What channel? Being told there is a 2-year-old child inside that vehicle, a kidnapping suspect on the run from LAPD. We're about 8 miles away, going to make our way over there as fast as we can using our long lens. You can see Air 7 Extreme Vision tracking those blinking lights as they approach the 405 freeway, possibly going under the 405 on the 10 freeway, coming out in Santa Monica in that area. We should be over there in the next 4 to 5 minutes. All right, westbound 10 at Bundy. If you just follow those flashing lights, you'll be able to see where we are heading as we try and catch up with this pursuit. A handful of LAPD units trying to get a suspect description of the vehicle. Suspect possibly coming to a stop. The suspect coming to a stop at the off-ramp here. Just relaying what we're hearing here as we get closer. Again, westbound 10 freeway, just past Bundy at the off-ramp. LAPD executing a felony stop. And it looks like this chase has come to a halt. They have now formed a traffic break on the 10 freeway. You're going to start to see those brake lights stack up here as they halt traffic on the 10 freeway. All right, suspect being taken into custody. We'll have a visual here very shortly. You can see that they have stopped traffic on the 10 freeway as they have executed this felony stop at, I believe, the Bundy exit. We do want to try and get a glimpse of a possible child involved in this one. Maybe a 2-year-old in the back seat from what we're hearing. LAPD about to clear the vehicle, which appears to be on fire. If you look really carefully, you can see some smoke coming from under the hood here. It could be the engine block, or it could be the brakes. We'll see here, but they are calling for the fire department as they are dealing with a possible car fire at the end of this pursuit. Looks like there is no child in the vehicle. I think that's what I just heard. And it also looks like they're actually at Centinela, not Bundy. They passed Bundy. The next off-ramp there was Centinela. That's where he pulled over. But you can see heavy smoke coming from the vehicle. Fire department on the way out here as they take that suspect into custody, looking for any sign of that child. Well, officers have now cleared the vehicle. You can see all the doors open here. Some smoke coming from underneath the vehicle. And we can now confirm that there is no child in the vehicle. So the driver is now in custody, but no sign of the child. This possible domestic situation that they're dealing with here. But he did come to a stop right on the gore point after fleeing LAPD down the 10 freeway here in Santa Monica. Well, our third pursuit of the evening coming to a close here. Everybody safely in custody, I should say. LAPD waiting for the fire department to put this fire out. That's car still smoking here at the end of this pursuit on the 10 freeway. Traffic backing up pretty quickly here, and it's probably going to be a little bit before they reopen the westbound lanes of the 10 freeway, again, just west of the 405. Expect some slowdowns here. It's going to be probably a little bit until the fire department can get this car fire completely out. There's the traffic jam. One driver in custody. They are still looking for the child who they thought was inside this vehicle. Again, our third pursuit of the night. That other pursuit ending in Boyle Heights. Driver and passenger in custody there as well. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.